It is Sleep Awareness Week, and we are diving into ways Americans are trying to catch enough shut-eye. Earlier this week, we told you about a new smartwatch study that shows a third of Americans aren't getting enough sleep. The American Heart Association says adults should be getting between 7 and 9 hours a night. The average American gets about 6.5. And CBD has become a popular sleep aid for those trying to get those extra hours of sleep, but how effective is it? So here to answer our question, our Chief Health Editor, Dr. Nandi. And Dr. Nandi, people can be quite desperate to get those hours in. Does this help?
And so a lot of my patients, Glenda, have been trying CBD, and I can understand why, right? Like you said, if you don't get enough sleep, you can really struggle with daytime fatigue, low energy levels, you're irritable, and you can also have trouble concentrating and have reduced productivity, which can have a detrimental impact on your work performance and your life in general. So it's no surprise that folks looking for relief have turned to CBD. Now, CBD is short for cannabidiol, and it's a compound found in marijuana. However, it does not have psychoactive properties, meaning it doesn't give you that high that marijuana is known for. But can it help you get a good night's sleep? Well, the answer is maybe, and here's why. If you have anxiety or pain, well, then CBD may work well for you. And that's because research shows that cannabidiol can have a calming effect on the nervous system. It also affects what's called the serotonin system and can alter your mood. In fact, a particular study found that nearly 80% of participants, Glenda, with anxiety reported lower anxiety levels within a month, and actually sleep improved in 64% of that group, and that's great. Having said that, though, we know that outcomes can vary. What we need are randomized controlled trials to find out if CBD is the reason why people sleep better, or if it's because the anxiety or pain is actually being treated. So bottom line is someone with insomnia may or may not benefit from using CBD.
So can CBD affect your health at all?
Important question, right?
Okay.
So according to CDC, Glenda, using CBD products is not risk-free. Possible side effects and risks include liver damage, diarrhea, changes in appetite, mood. As for what you can do if you're struggling with sleep, here are some tips that I have. First of all, avoid alcohol, caffeine, big meals, and cigarettes in the evening. All these can disrupt your sleep. Wind down at night, at least an hour before bed. Do some reading, but not on those electronic devices, as the blue light can really mess with your sleep. Make sure your sleeping environment is comfortable. Keep the room dark and cool, but not cold. And lastly, it's important to exercise. It gives you the energy during the day and relieves stress, which can then help you sleep better. If you really want to try CBD, please talk to your doctor first. CBD can interfere with some medications, and you should also be checked first for sleep issues like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. You know, I had sleep apnea. I didn't know it, got tested, changed my sleep. So look to other things besides just the fact that I'm going to get something else for sleep.
All right, Doc, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. It'd be nice to take a nap.
That's right.
And if you have a health question for the good doctor, you can email him at drnandi@askdrnandi.com or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter. We'll get it right to him.